Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be a what I spend in a week, which is equally as nerve-wracking as it is exciting. I have filmed either 2 or 3 of these videos before, I can't quite remember, and I do really enjoy filming them. I think it's a good way to get an idea of what my outgoings are and also give you guys an idea of what it's like to live my life. Maybe you're going to enter a similar job, or you've just moved out of home, you've gone to uni, and so this is a really good way of just being quite transparent with how much things are costing to live in the UK right now. I also thought since getting a brand new job recently it would be good for me to film this again. I have recently been paid my first pay slip from my new job, so now seemed like the right time to do so. I am going to do things a little bit different this time around in that I'm not going to give you an exact round number of how much my rent, bills and subscriptions come to. I did do that in the previous video, so I will leave those linked down below in case you want to explore that in a little bit more depth. But just to give you an approximate idea of what that comes to, I think it's around about £450 to £500 a month, somewhere in the middle of that, and that is since the energy bills and my phone bill have also gone up. So because we're skipping that long-winded breakdown of all of my costs, I am going to be able to jump straight into the video. I am filming this introduction after I film the video, I'm not sure if that's very clear, but we do start on a Monday when I'm going food shopping after work to give the freezer a little bit of a restock because it was completely empty. So I do hope you enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below in case you want to see any more of this content, and without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. This may come as a little bit of a surprise, but I did the weekly food shop at Iceland this week just because our freezer was completely empty. There was basically nothing in it, but there was loads of good deals here, and I've not been to Iceland for ages. So much stuff that I've never seen before, including this massive cheese which made me laugh. But I did film a weekly food haul and that is incoming. Wow, hello there everyone. I've just got back from work and shopping, quickly got changed because the top that I was wearing kept bursting open on the buttons, which is not ideal, but I've laid out all of the food that I've picked up in Iceland, and oh my gosh, I'm actually so happy with everything that I've picked up. I think I've got some real good bargains here. My original total was meant to be £53.95, but then because I got some discounts it ended up being £44.15, and for what I've got I'm actually really impressed with that. I'm going to turn you around and show you all everything that I've picked up. So even though it was an Iceland shop, I did get a few fresh bits just to see me through the week for lunches at work. So I've got some wraps, some ham and some cucumber to take to work with me. Also some oranges, some lemons to make prawn pasta, and for some reason I saw some apricots, and I haven't had these in ages, so I thought I'd pick them up because they'd be good for my lunchbox. Moving on to the frozen stuff, oh my goodness, where do you even begin? I had this deal here, which I think I took a video of, but I was absolutely amazed. For £5 I got these gastro lemon and pepper fish fillets, which sound really nice. These peas, some fries and a jam roly-poly. I've never tried one of these, so I don't know how well that will go, but I thought even for the rest of it that was a really good price, so I picked that up, and I think it said you saved about £5.70 altogether, so I was really impressed with that. I then got a little packet of scampi that was on like rollback for £2, and these crispy potatoes were £1, and I've been paying £1.75 in Asda recently for those, so I was really happy to see those a little bit cheaper. I'll definitely pop in after work and get those when we're running low. Moving on to this little chickeny section, I got these TGI Fridays sesame chicken strips. We love having these. It doesn't say how many people it's for, but the box is really heavy, so I think when Charlie comes back home on Thursday we'll have those for dinner. Those were quite expensive, they were £4.50, but I thought it's a nice treat, and if they do replicate the actual sesame chicken strips from TGI's then that's obviously a really good bargain. These chicken dippers we tried for the first time the other night and really liked them, and they were 2 for £3, so I thought I'd get a stock up on those. And then I got these barbecue chicken wings. I swear to God, I hope they look like these because they just look incredible. And then got some garlic mushrooms. I have no idea why, I just saw them and I love garlic mushrooms so much, so I picked some of those up. 2 packets of veggie fingers. Again, there was an offer on those, so it was just better to get 2. and 1 packet of fish fingers because we really like having these in sandwiches recently. Another cheeky deal that I got was 3 for £5. If you know me, you'll know I'm obsessed with tempura king prawns, so I got 2 packets of those for the freezer. I do usually buy them fresh, but I don't really think there's much difference. And then for the third thing, I picked up those 12 mini pizzas. I can't imagine them being incredible, but I thought it would be quite a nice idea just to decorate them myself, and then you can have whatever toppings you want on, so I thought that would be quite good. And I then also picked up these pizzas. Again, there was a deal on, so I got 2 chicken club and 2 ham and pineapple. I don't think I've ever tried this brand of pizza before, so I hope they're okay, but I'm sure they will be. They can't be that bad. And then a few like cupboardy bits. I got some more cereal bars because I'm running low and I really like taking them to work for a quick breakfast on the go. I got some lemon cakes again just to put in my lunchbox, and then as per usual, our chocolate drawer was running low, so I picked myself up some Milky Ways and some Aeros, and that is everything that I got. But as I said, for like £44, I think that's really, really good. I was saying to Charlie the other day that I think I'm going to start doing our weekly food shop at different supermarkets every few weeks, just so that we can get different products to what we usually get in Asda, and also so that we can see what's cheaper, because we are quite happy with Asda prices. It's not massively expensive, but I have definitely noticed some things going up that we buy regularly. I'm sure it's the same everywhere, but I am really impressed with this. I think next week we should try like a Lidl or an Aldi. Maybe then we'll go to Morrison's, although I do feel like that is a little bit more expensive. Let me know down below in the comments where you like shopping the most, whether that's for variety of food options or for price. Let me know, because I do want to push the boat out a little bit and go to a few new places, because there's definitely a lot of things here that I wouldn't pick up if I was in Asda, so I'm excited to try some new bits. But for now, that is Monday's spending over and done with. I did really need to get some petrol, but I just forgot on the way home, so I'll probably have to pick that up tomorrow. So I'm sure I'll catch up with you then when I'm at the petrol station. But for tonight, that's all of my spending done, so I will see you all in the morning. Well, hello again everyone, and happy Wednesday. I didn't end up filming anything for this video yesterday because the only money I spent was putting petrol into my car, and it's not really that exciting. I got just over half a tank and I think it cost me about £30. Petrol prices are ridiculous at the moment, so I definitely expected it to be a little bit more. I was shocked that it was that price. I'll put it somewhere here, the exact amount, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's the only money I spent yesterday. Today so far, it's Wednesday. I haven't spent a penny. However, I'm just leaving work and I've decided that I'm going to head into town, into Coventry, and go to Primark, because I've seen some really nice bits on TikTok, some nice pastel coloured suits that I've got my eye on. I really, really hope they've got them in my Primark, because it is a little bit of a mad dash for me to get over there before it shuts. So I am just going to have to buy everything that I want and then take it back another time, because I don't think I'm going to have time to try it on. But I'm heading over there to Primark now. I thought I'd update you all before I go. Hopefully I don't spend too much money, but if I do, so be it, because I am in need of workwear for the spring/summer. So fingers crossed I find some bits, but fingers crossed I also don't spend that much money and I get some bargains. Goodness guys, I can only apologise about my lack of vlogging whilst I was in town. I fully intended to take you all into Primark with me, show you what was new for spring, show you what I liked and what I didn't like, and then I wanted to get a drink afterwards and sit near the fountain and enjoy the rest of the sunshine, because I've been at work all day. I haven't had a chance to soak it in. But whilst I was driving to town, I developed a really bad stomach ache, and I had this all day yesterday too and thought I'd escaped it today, but clearly not. It's really bad pain in my lower stomach and it made me feel constantly sick all the time. Really not pleasant, and I don't do well with illness because I'm not ill very often. But whilst I was in Primark, it kind of got the better of me and made me feel all hot and sweaty. I had to sit down and give myself a moment, and it basically meant that I didn't get time to explore the whole of the shop and see everything that I wanted to see. I did check out to see if they had that suit that I was after in my size, and they didn't in either the blazer or the bottoms. So I managed to get 2 things in my basket before I felt too ill to carry on, and I just went to the till and bought them straight away. One of them was this little sweatshirt which says spread the love on it and has 3 sunflowers on the front in this really nice orangey yellow colour. Thought it would be perfect for the chillier evenings in spring. I know it's not workwear, which is what I went there for, but I do get paid this week for my first pay slip of my new job, and so it's nice to treat yourself sometimes, you know. And the next thing that I picked up was a pair of trousers. They're a pair of nice work trousers in this really cute sky blue colour, and they have that little line down the front which I always say that I love but have no idea what it's actually called. They don't come in at the bottom, but I'm assuming they're going to be quite skinny anyway. I got these in a size 14 and they were £10, which I thought was really good. So those are my 2 purchases from Primark anyway. I ended up spending £22 in Primark. I definitely would have spent more if I could explore there a little bit longer, and other than that I did spend £1 on the car parking in the lower precinct. I obviously wasn't there for very long, so it was only £1, and that's all of my spending for today. So £23 is Wednesday's total, so I'll catch up with you when I'm next spending some money, I suppose. Good morning everyone, and happy Saturday. I'm not entirely sure when the last time I spoke to you all on this video was. I think it was when I went to Primark, which was on Wednesday potentially, but since then I've not spent any extra money, which is really good to hear. Today is Saturday, as I said, and I promised that we would both go out and do something fun together. One thing that we're trying to do now, we both work 9 till 5, is go on a walk on Saturday or Sunday just to get us out and get some fresh air and have some nice quality time together. So we're actually going to go to Solihull today, and we're going to walk around the parks near the shopping centre there. I think one's called Bruton Park or something like that, and one's called Malvern Park. So we're going to go there, which is obviously a free activity, which we love to see, unless there is an ice cream van, in which case I'll probably pick one of those up because the weather is still glorious at the minute. I'm so excited to enjoy it. And then after we've been to the park, or maybe we'll do this beforehand, I'm not too sure, we're going to pop into the actual town. I want to go to the body shop and buy that shampoo that I think I told you about the other day, the tea tree one. It's for really greasy hair like mine, so I'm going to give that a go because I'm very self-conscious of my hair recently. I absolutely hate it. It's literally getting greasy the day after I wash it, and I'm in tears about it quite a lot. So I'm going to give that shampoo a go. I might pick up a few other bits. We're also going to grab some lunch whilst we're out. I'm not sure whether that's going to be a full-blown restaurant meal or just a quick coffee shop pit stop. So money is definitely going to be spent today, maybe quite a bit of money as well, which I wouldn't usually do actually. When we go out on a little date day, we usually don't spend loads and loads, but because I need the shampoo and things, I will spend a little bit more today than normal. So I'll be sure to bring you all along with me and show you what we're getting up to. Very excited for the day. I can't wait to just get out and have a little bit of fun after a long week at work. And yeah, that's about it really. So I'm going to finish off getting myself ready and then we'll head out.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
No, I'm only joking. No, come back now. Are you actually going to do it then? Yeah.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away.
Go faster. I And just like that, we are back to where we started. I didn't film anything when we got back from the park. I was going to, with the intention of giving you a price breakdown of the day, but in all honesty we were absolutely exhausted. It was such a busy day for us, so I never ended up doing that. I also never spent a single penny on Sunday, which is always good news, so there was nothing for me to film then either. So I'm jumping back on now to give you an overall price breakdown of the whole week. I know I've mentioned a few prices throughout, but I thought I would just do it all in one go at the end, so you get a good idea of it. So on Monday, I ended up spending £44.15 on the Iceland food shop. However, because I didn't use all of that, myself and Charlie actually split a lot of the food shopping sometimes. So Charlie ended up paying for a little portion of it, of the things that I didn't already use while she was on holiday. And so that shop ended up costing me £27.65. On Tuesday, I filled up with petrol. I think I did mention that even though I didn't film it. And I spent £31.62 on petrol. I think each week I am spending between £30 and £35 dependent on where I fill up. Which again, I am quite happy with at the moment because petrol prices in the UK are sky high at the minute. And I'm actually driving to work more than I did previously now that I work Monday to Friday. So I don't think that's too bad. Obviously, I would like it to be cheaper. But I'm hearing of people that are putting in like £100 a week for petrol, so I'm very happy with my little £35. Then on Wednesday I went to Primark and I did treat myself to those clothes. I ended up spending £23 there. And then on Saturday I actually ended up spending £23.50 in the Body Shop. I bought the tea tree shampoo and the smaller version of the conditioner that I was talking to you about, and I also bought the really small packet of the coconut exfoliator. I think that's about £6. And then we went to the Handmade Burger Company for lunch. Never been there before, and oh my gosh, the food was incredible. I won't lie, I didn't like my burger very much, which is a bit frustrating being as it was a burger place, but that's nothing to do with the food. That's just a reflection of my own taste. It had like a salsa and chutney in there that I wasn't really a fan of, but the actual chicken itself was delicious. And you would have seen that we had some sort of starter. It was like a sharing plate where you got halloumi sticks, onion rings, chicken wings, chicken tenders. That was only $9.99 and that was incredible. So I will definitely be returning there again. I'm not sure where our closest one is. I do think it probably is Solihull, but myself and Charlie split that meal again, and so that ended up costing me £15.75 altogether, which isn't too bad because again we weren't watching what we were buying, we just bought what we fancied. We both got refillable drinks. I think we even got a dessert, which I might not have shown you. I'm not entirely sure, but I did think it was quite good value for money, and it's always nice to try somewhere new. And then we did get an ice cream in the park. I think I mentioned that we were definitely going to do that, and it was so expensive. I can't believe how expensive ice cream is nowadays. I think we paid £4 each for our sundaes, but luckily those were free because my nanny and granddad gave me the money for it, because after we went shopping we popped into their house. We said we were going down to the park, and so they gave us £10 to get ice cream with, so we're actually plus £2 up there. And then that's all of the money we spent for the whole week, so that brings my total to £121.52, obviously not including rent, bills, subscriptions. And I'm not too mad about that either. £120 for the week I don't think is bad at all, considering I bought quite a few extra bits. Like I wouldn't usually go to Primark and buy clothes, and I wouldn't usually go to the Body Shop, and so that's an extra 45, almost £50 there that I wouldn't usually spend on a normal week. I would usually go to somewhere like the Handmade Burger place. Now myself and Charlie both work 9 till 5. We do tend to go out on the weekends and do some form of activity or have a nice meal out, so that cost is fairly standard for me now, but the Primark clothes and the Body Shop definitely aren't. So I'm really happy with how that turned out, to be honest. And that does bring us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope it's giving you a little bit of an insight as to what the living costs are like here at the moment. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.